Hello, my name is Suzanne Steer. I am a graduate student in business education at the Indiana University of Pennsylvania. In my years of experience, I have found in coordinating that with the right elements, you can provide an effective and time-efficient business meeting. I will be teaching you these elements of coordinating today. The goal of this presentation is to view the tutorial, follow the items discussed, and you will be able to coordinate an effective business meeting of your own. The objectives for this presentation will cover the main components of creating the layout of an agenda, inviting and informing guest speakers, informing attendees about the upcoming meeting, establishing available equipment needed, and other considerations. Let's begin by defining coordinating. It is to organize something complex where numerous people are involved, that their contributions together form a coherent and efficient whole. Have you ever been to a meeting or event that was unorganized, where you found yourself thinking, what is going to happen next? Who will be directing the meeting? How will it be managed? And what is the purpose? Meetings are unpopular because they take up time. However, there are good meetings and bad meetings. Meetings can be an excellent use of time when they are well run. Unfortunately, the converse is also true, and it seems that time-wasting and poorly run meetings are far too common. This presentation will help you to establish the appropriate elements to bring together a well-coordinated business meeting for all attendees and guest speakers. Creating an agenda is used to assist the attendees and coordinator, as well as provide the important elements of the meeting. The 5 main elements to include are: first, list the welcoming guest speaker and other guest speakers throughout the meeting. You may be the host or the selected individual of your meeting that introduces guest speakers and keeps the meeting flowing. Second, list the guest speaker topics and presentation times, as well as all topics being covered in the meeting. Next, any breaks and meals should be listed on the agenda. However, a word of caution: listing a specific time to these items may be optional due to the fact that speakers may run over time with their presentation or questions from the audience. It is suggested to list, for example, that a break and lunch are provided on the agenda, but omitting the actual time to account for runover. And last, if the type of meeting you're coordinating occurs on a regular basis and the location, date, and time are known in advance for the next meeting, place this information on the bottom so that attendees can add this information to their calendars and not make future plans on that date. Additional agenda items. Regarding size, make sure to use a professional font such as New Times Roman, avoid script fonts, and keep text size between 8 and 12 point, no larger than 12 point. Optional graphics can enhance the look of an agenda, such as a business graphic, or if the meeting has a theme. Be sure to keep it professional, and if using someone else's picture, obtain their permission first. There will inevitably be revisions to your agenda during the creating process. Be sure to update any changes immediately, always check spelling, and determine the appropriate number of copies for the meeting, copying a few extra. Email is the suggested form of communication for inviting guest speakers within your business. This way, you maintain verification of when the email was sent, to whom, and the information stated. If the guest speaker is outside of your organization, you will have to contact them first by phone and ask if future communication can be through email. It is recommended that a return receipt also be used to confirm that guest speakers have received the email invitation. The guest speaker needs to be aware of the meeting to confirm not only their attendance, but also the information topic they will be speaking about, the date, and time. The speaker can then begin to prepare their presentation and ask any questions they may have to you. When the agenda is completed, it is recommended to forward it to guest speakers and to show them the layout of the meeting. This enables the speakers to verify any changes in information. There may be situations that a speaker will request a time change. Be sure to always notify guest speakers of any changes immediately. A similar process occurs for informing the attendees of the meeting, except for sending them the agenda. Email is also the suggested form of communication to maintain verification of when the email was sent, to whom, and the information stated. If this is a regular meeting with the same invited attendees, a distribution list in your email system is recommended to be created. This enables you to send one mass email to all attendees and saves you time from sending individual emails. The email should ask attendees to verify their attendance to the meeting by only replying if they are unable to attend. This way, you will not have numerous employees emailing you, especially if there is a large number of attendees. Keep a list of those who are unable to attend, and after the meeting has taken place, forward them the agenda and any other handouts from the meeting. And always be sure to notify attendees of any changes, especially if the meeting needs to be canceled or rescheduled. Be familiar with the types of equipment available for your meetings. Verify equipment your guest speakers need for their presentations and the availability of any equipment needed. In setting up, be sure to test all electrical equipment for proper functioning prior to the meeting, and always have a backup plan in case of a power outage by providing either a whiteboard or a chalkboard. Other items to consider. Name tags provide effective communication in learning new names and putting a face with a name. Evaluation forms help coordinators establish results and feedback from meetings to help improve them. A food menu is usually established from prior meetings. It is adjusted or changed periodically and is based on the number of attendees at each meeting. It is encouraged to order a few extras and have some food items left over than to not have enough. It will take time to develop effective coordinating meeting skills. Take notes on components that worked and did not work in the process. Trial and error will occur. However, as your coordinating experience develops, you will become an effective coordinator and can share your skills with others.